Right, this is take two. Hi everyone. Just practically got to the end of a blog. It went blank, then realised the power supply lead was out, and you completely run out of power. So I've got to do it all over again. So bear with me a sec. All right. Yeah, I'm on my just a general update really. I'm on my second day of my self-employment course, which is going really well. Learning a fair bit, to be honest. The only thing that I not sure on is the actual name of this place, the shop that I was going to set up, because I showed the name I was going to choose for the shop, and he said because of what I'm tailoring it towards, it's not quite appropriate because I'm aiming for a gap in the market historical wargaming stuff, even though the RPGs and board games and that are also going to be sold there. It wasn't quite right. And I was going to call the place Creative Spark Games. That was what I was going to call it. And yeah, it's not quite appropriate set. So I don't know how to go about this. Should I use that name after all, or should I just use the name that I got my website under, War Games in Bristol? The only thing is, if I extend that, then it could become War Games in Cardiff, War Gamers in Bath. And to be honest, that means the name changes every time, so I'm not certain about that, to be honest. So I'm not sure which way to go because I spoke to a role player, the guy that came up with the name, and he said about having a name that isn't quite specific, more generic, so it's easy to remember. Creative Spark Games is quite easy to remember, and it was a pretty good name he came up with. So I'm not sure which way to go. A name that will reflect the historical wargaming stuff that I will be selling, or the generic name like Creative Spark Games, or the Wargamers in Bristol as the name, seeing that I've been using that name for a while now, but I'm just not fully sure when it comes to the name because, to be honest, I was even starting to create the logo for it and stuff, even asked the mate to see what he can come up with. But at the moment, the name is still very up in the air. Can I also thank everybody that made suggestions for this shop? Really great suggestions and was a help, but I'm still pretty much stumped because, I mean, once you come up with a name, you see, I mean, that's who you're going to be known by forever, and until you get, either go under because your own silly fault, or maybe because you're not your own silly fault because of just the way things have gone with the economy and stuff like that, or um, yeah, it's that's what you're going to be known by for the lifespan of your business, however long that's going to be. But yeah, that's up in the air. I mean, I've got a lot of homework to do, so I've got to write some stuff up on the computer and get that done. So that's got to be all sorted out. But yeah, I've been eating biscuits. Sorry. Um, yeah, it's still a lot to sort out, but I'm still hoping for a August opening date. It may end up being September, something like that, because but hopefully that's going to be the case. And I'll just go over quickly my vision for this place. It is going to be a place where people can relax in. So it's going to have a sofa. It's going to have a coffee table. It's going to have probably a few ordinary tables, Like some wargaming tables, which now I'm considering a couple of 4 foot by 4 foot tables, where wargaming tables, so they can put them together to make it 8 by 4 foot, or maybe one or two 6 by 4 foot tables. I'm not sure yet because it all obviously all depends on the size of the place. What I'm going to end up with for the money, so I'm not certain about that aspect of things, but I am certain about having the place so that people can relax to. There's even going to be sort of like not bar stools and stuff, but that sort of thing across where the counter is for people to relax and read whatever they've purchased or look at whatever they've purchased. Going to sell teas and coffees, cakes and biscuits and sweets, soft drinks, including fizzy drinks, Coca-Cola and stuff like that. So I'm looking all at that. Also, I'm looking at branding as well. T-shirts, pencils, mugs, that sort of thing. But yeah, generally, I want this as a place people go in and say, yeah, this looks like a nice place to be. It looks like a nice place I'm gonna buy what I would like to buy, and go in, maybe have a cup of tea, have a drink or a sandwich and such, and relax. Just sorry, I got to take this. Hello. No, and do you know something? You had to do that, didn't you? Because I had to scrap the whole video. I was doing a YouTube vid and you ragged. So I got to scrap it. Yes. Right, okay. Yeah. Right, okay. Yeah. Okay. See you in a bit. Alright. Cheers, bye. Actually, sod it, I'm not going to scrap this one. I mean, the phone's going to ring at some point. It's just unlucky it rang in the middle, towards the end of this vid. But no, I'm not going to scrap it. Sod it. Nope, nope. This is staying up for all to see. I'm not going to scrap it just because of one person that incidentally rang me in the middle of this vid, which has totally lost my train of thought now. Um, yeah, to do with the I want this place is a nice place, relaxing place to be. So the colours have got to reflect that. So any suggestions for a colour scheme for the place or anything like that? Should I'm thinking about putting hard wearing carpet down as well, but I am going to have a fairly tight budget as well. So I've got decorate this place out for, as cheap as I can without it looking cheap. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I'm getting there. It's August, September time, hopefully August, but if things slide into September, I don't mind. It's going to open sooner or later. I'm more sure of it now than I was before. So yeah, that's happening. That's all well and good, and I'm midway through my courses, so I'm on this one now. I've got customer care, customer services, or whatever it is. Maths one, entry level maths one, just a basic course, and the food hygiene course. So yeah, that's all well and good. Also to my gaming group, that's going really well. As you can see by the other vid, I actually did one with and introduced one of my players. Hopefully I'll be introducing other players over time, so that's going to be good. And hopefully, there will be some better videos from me over time. Sorry if some of the quality of my videos haven't been as good as I would have liked, but I'm doing my best. I am actually putting the videos out there, and hopefully there'll be some better ones coming up sooner or later. I'll be doing some more vids to do with the stuff that I've been up to. Like I got a hill, that big hill that I want to do a quick YouTube vid of. Starting painting the Flames of War stuff, so that I'd like to do. I might do a sort of that I'll look at more than a review of a particular RPG, or even try to do a review because I've never really done it properly as such. So I'm looking to do that really, but the gaming group is going really well. I'm up to 5 players now, but I'm not sure if one of the players is going to stick with it or not, because one person did drop out anyway because he was living quite a way away and just didn't find it right for him, so he decided to drop out. But what I'm going to do coming up as well is a back to basics video to do with character sheets and stuff like that. Really, really basic stuff, just to explain what AC is and the hit points and stuff like that. I know there's videos out there anyway, but I'm going to do my own version of that, and probably a couple of videos like that, just back to basics, just for people that are just coming into it that may find it a bit overwhelming. Really overwhelming because the one of the new person was really chucked in a bit in the deep end. It started off with a battle because that's how it left off. So it's a bit unfortunate this person started then, but I want to do videos that would help really new green people, as in, haven't really played before and doesn't know what role playing is or hardly anything. So that's what I'm looking at doing. I do see that I'm up to 40 subscribers as well. I did lose one lately, but sometimes I find that people may only stay for about a week or two and then drop off your subscribers list. And sometimes I do wish people would give me just a little bit more time because I am doing as many bids as I can, and as I say, they are varying quality. I do try to make them as interesting as I can, and I try to do different type of bids. At some point in the future, I'll do something completely new. I just don't know when, but I do try. But I'm not really that concerned, to be honest. I don't really care too much about how many. It's nice to have subscribers because if you didn't have subscribers, what's the point of the YouTube channel? But I don't care, too much. I'm not too worried about it. It's just nice that some people are watching me. And actually, I got the 2 year anniversary of me making YouTube videos in a fortnight. But I'm not even sure if I'm going to have time or no to do something special. But I'm gonna see, but yeah, it's I can't believe it's been 2 years, and it's just sad. And over this last year or so, that I've lost 3 family members: my beloved nan, granddad, and my uncle. So especially my nan, you've seen her in a few of the bits. She was on one where she was touching her toes, and she was 90 at the time, and that was just incredible for her age. And she was in the background of some, and I really miss her, and it's just sad she's passed away. But I've rumbled on for long enough. Sorry about the phone call in amongst that, but I've just decided to keep this video anyway because I could end up trying 3 or 4 times and then something else goes wrong with something else, and now I'm just going to deal with it, even if it's somebody at the door, and then come back to it. So you've got to just bear with it because I'm recording straight off onto YouTube at the moment with these ones. You'll easily tell if I do it off of my camera because obviously it's not going to be like this. Me still, I'm going to be moving about more. But that's it. Sorry, rumbled on for long enough. Till next.